everyone. As you can see, it's a lot brighter in here. So we're going to be doing something that we haven't done before here. We're going to be just practicing looking at how to learn a variant. How to learn a variant. And the variant for this month, we're going to be doing Antichess. So, lichess.org. So one of the things I like to do, I guess we can't see that. There we go. I get an analysis board here. Let me go. We can do that. Oh, okay. Antichess. So one of the things I like to think about, a magician, a quote from a magician, Penn and Teller, is sometimes magic is just practicing things, practicing something. I guess I'm not quoting exactly. Practicing something a little more than someone would reasonably expect. So you had to practice, or at least I find it useful to practice a variant. I mean, like you would any school subject. So you do have to set aside time for it. You have to kind of like plan out to the very detail of like how are you going to practice that day. And, you know, really set some goals. Practice it. So I'm going to look at some, I mean, this would be definitely, I mean, most Antichess players know that E3. There's a good study. Hope you won't mind me shouting him out. I guess we can go to a game real quick. He's playing an Antichess game. But he streams as well, so shout him. Go give him a follow. Studies. He has a great Antichess study. So there are like, and the other way to do that is, well, I guess you can't see that. Okay, so this Learn tab, go to Studies, and then you type in Antichess. Of course, these are just obvious things. Have a go around, look around. That's great. The in-game one, that's nice. Yeah. Is that? Let's go back to analysis board. This is one of the best. I mean, besides playing with like Stockfish level 8, this is the thing I use the most. Especially on Antichess, I use the Opening Explorer. Antichess. So, E3 is definitely the best line I always use. So I've been practicing a lot of C4. These lines, this line usually turns out into these type of things. So I just want to go over, so yeah, I just want to say I was planning to do this on the weekend, but I was planning to stream a different variant with a friend today, but he couldn't make it. So, kind of a little less prepared. E3. Okay. So, I see a lot. I always play this. I always play C5, but I almost always see this move, or this move. So we're going to go with this one, and just show some lines down that one first, and then we'll go through some other ones. Oh, yeah, okay. So the common most three I see are here, here, or here. I just kind of want to show you why this is bad. And, yeah. So I'll go here. Yeah. These take, I guess you could, yeah, the queen's fine after that, or before. And this is usually, I almost always see this there. So, try that, see white's still ahead by plenty. And then you have to make a choice between these two, or wherever they go. Usually it's here. And they do that. So, that's a very common game for me right there, or that I've played a lot of so far. I usually do this move to get my rook here. Get it ready to come over here. That move suggested, I wonder what it's saying about A4. A4. They win 51% of the time. That's cool. And it has, does that show up over there? Oh, I need to move it over. My apologies. It shows the average rating of what this is if you hover over it. Oh, of course, it's right out of the way. Of course. All right. So I see this game played a lot, and okay, is this on infinite analysis? No. Oh, okay, because I could take up a lot of streaming power. All right. So this is what I'll show you the lines out from here. I'll let it load a little bit, just I haven't seen that before. I usually see one of the pawn moves. I still do this one. Okay. Yeah, I like moving my knights here. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, see, we're still plenty ahead. If you can, yeah, 5.8, 5.6. That's the thing people think. See these pawns? These pawns are going to be terribly annoying. Especially these rooks, too. I've usually won a lot of the games where if the knight moves, yeah, then that rook's coming down here. And, boy. Okay. So pretty much any move. Just, yeah, that's a. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's okay. That's already checkmate. Yeah. So if they move the knight, yeah, it's checkmate. So that's fun. Let's see how soon they move it. So if they move the knight here, no, I gotta move the rook up first. So yeah, that's threatening. When I move that rook, that's threatening that knight move, which is kind of can be difficult to see. Let's go with that one. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Yeah, you usually see these pawns moves a little bit first. Definitely this one first, a lot of times. But I don't know why. Sure, let's try this one. Huh. There's no more open explorer for that. So the one thing good about that is you do want to find lines Because, like, see, I have a lot more pieces right now. I don't want to find, like, really confusing lines. I do want to learn lines that are, like, I can learn those. I know those. Those are forcing. That's why I like some of the, probably show one of the forced, like, winning lines at the very start. This is definitely a line. And, yeah, e3 and the bishop's doing that is one I wanted to look at. And just show everyone. I've never seen that, but... Alright. Oh, and that means we won. So, that... I want to see that win, because I have not seen it. Oh, yeah, right there. That makes sense. Yep, there's the rook. And here he comes down. I probably just, do these. Let's see. Can't do that? Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah, you can still do that. I would definitely do that. Alright, so that's one way to win that. If that bishop goes to this square. Let's see, let's try this one real quick, because I see this one a lot. Okay. I would usually get my queen out. That makes sense too. Yeah, that's what I would do, I think. But that's not saying it's the best, but okay, so let's see why this is a little bit better. I do like bring my queen over here, so yeah, that move to there. I love doing that. All right, so let's see a game like this. Ooh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, knight has to take. Rook taken would be losing pretty badly. Yep, there we go. That's a forced one. I would usually move the knight now. You start developing knight. The fact that I still have that bishop is really annoying. But, yeah, let's move the knight. Makes sense. Yep. Can tell me to do that last few moves, so why not? Yeah, threatening here. Yeah. Ooh. Definitely. I hope this is somewhat helpful, but I do this quite often. If not, like, I play Stockfish and just do this, like, oh, we'll run some of these lines. Okay. Gotta change up color. Every now and then, you know. That's a 10. So that's checkmate 9 if he does that. Does the move it says? That's interesting. Alright, let's see what it is. This could definitely play in a lot of different ways. Nice. Okay, so let's see a few other ways that plays out. Yeah, really a queen. There's the mystery now. Let's try with a few different ones. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Yeah, and the bishop. Bishop is easy. Okay. Another king. I probably see the king and the bishop's easy. Well, I guess rook's pretty. I like using my knights. So let's see this one. Cool. And that's why I don't do that line. There's been a lot of other ones I've seen. So that was, yeah. Let's go with these. Stay hydrated. Yeah, see these leave, yeah, the bishop's out like that. It's well done, they get the bishops taken away. Because he's a little bit faster. I guess that could be disingenuous. Disingenuine. Because after this one, yeah, I still usually get my queen out. Because usually, so one of the main things I like to think about is giving yourself more options than you are. So if you have a queen doing some stuff, that could be a lot better than some bishop doing some stuff. And you have the initiative here. And people just, yeah, they get really confused with that line I've seen. I've never seen, well, I've seen it handled well a few times, but yeah, this line I haven't seen people handle well because they're pretty shocked, I think, after, well, I don't know how people are shocked, but I'd love to say goodnight. That's still fine, yeah. Like, you see, the king there doesn't really do anything, but this is like development. I mean, sometimes you have to move it back, but just say it's a better move. But how much? That's sorry. Sorry, just open those on screen. Really not there. Okay, one sec, I do want to look at this real quick. Now you can see me. Look at that. Sorry about this, everyone. I just want to look at something real quick. Okay. Interesting. Okay, cool. I hope he's... Sorry about that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So after a bit... What happened here? Okay, well, we'll start back over. Yeah, we're doing these lines. Yep. And the queen out. Okay, I've never seen people handles that like, I'm pretty sure you have to do that move. Yeah, you have to, well, you have to get your queen out. Definitely. This isn't, oh, that's pretty good. So why is that not better? Okay. You should see this. That's, yeah, that's okay, good. No, that's how am I gonna do this? I can memorize these lines pretty easily. Yeah, he takes. And then the that's so funny. Yeah. Oh man, what a this is, see, Antichess is one of my favorite ones to watch. Because I always laugh the most while I'm watching Antichess. For reasons like that, you just see one little move and then bam, it's game over. Gotta get Watson ready. He wasn't ready for the stream today. Okay. So it's saying here. Which one is it? Which one's gonna be? Bishop. Okay. I still like to get my queen out. Oh, push it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd still take one. Yeah, still take a knight. Oh, maybe not, because you can get this over here. Yeah, I'd still consider taking a knight. Okay, no, I wouldn't. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what about queen? Does that lose? Yeah. Okay. So your queen, yeah, that's why I like getting my queen out a little bit earlier than that. Instead of, yeah, right. That makes sense. Oh yeah, it's on this move. So that's why I like getting the queen out early, because then you still have, oh, okay, sorry. You still have the, yeah, you got your queen out. Okay, I gotta study, actually, I gotta study this line. I've never seen this one that much. Because this is not where I want to be at. Do I kind of keep these at bay? Still want to get my queen out, yeah, but this is definitely good. There we go. So you gotta think of your pieces as useful. I got his rook out. Just using my queen, and my queen is very useful. Alright, I'm gonna go back a few moves actually. I wasn't paying attention that much. Yeah, I like getting my knight out, so... That's definitely a move I would do. Thanks for watching, whoever's watching. We're doing a not playing, but studying some anti-chess. Hopefully some of these lines will help you, or thinking. I'm not really too planned out right now, but knight to the edge. What a great idea. Yes, I like moving knights here. Yeah, I said that before. I like moving knights here. Seems like a great place for knights in anti-chess. Nice. So I went down to negative actually. So I want to stay positive. So that, yeah, actually went down quite a few points. So let's not move tonight. And yeah, it's really tempting these, and I see people fall for that quite a lot. They're like, yes, this is obvious. I mean, so this is kind of fine. See, that's because they just want to get rid of their pieces. So let's see if they just, they want to get rid of their pieces. Yes, that's game over. That's right. So having pieces is good, especially like it can be. Yeah, you want to think of your pieces as useful, not as they need to be off the board immediately. You need to think of them as I need them to be in the most useful positions to make their pieces in very bad positions. You're trying to, get their pieces in the worst place possible and bonds. Bam. Yeah. Yeah, what happens if you take with knight? Yeah, that's game over. That's really funny. Yeah, that's an easy one. Yeah. Yeah, there's threatening here. And so is there. Seems fine. Oh, this is it. Let me think about this in game. I mean, I know it's telling me, but I mean, yeah, this is how. Well, this is part of how I practice. So, like I said before, you gotta well, what I did, I was trying to find a list for it, but make a list of everything that'll help you learn, and then figure out how that would substantiate itself, day to day, through the months, through the week, how that's gonna be per week. But like I said earlier, if you study this, think about how you study a subject in the library. You don't study half the time in the library. If you just studied anti-chess like you would sitting down in a library, or variant, chess, whatever, with a detailed plan, practicing, you'd be surprised on how fast. Not many other people do that. So you just be surprised how fast you can just win a bunch of games by doing. I would say in game is probably one of the better things to practice. But there's definitely some anti-chess openings that you just if you learn them, then that'll make you a much better player. So rooks and queens, depending on, the Yeah, see, I want to have pieces. He doesn't want to get it down. See, now I'm attacking his. He doesn't want to get down to just one king, because I could get him with these 3 pieces. So that's a draw right now. Really? 2 kings and a rook draw? Alright. I think I just want to do a few more of the E. Yeah. So I guess another common one, after this one, is attacking with the king. And yeah, that's why I do this one a lot. We missed something there. Yeah, that was not bad. Yeah, take the rook. See, now when you usually do this with queens, like you're taking all the pieces on one side. But see, I have a queen and he has a bishop, so that means I'd definitely rather prefer that. And I would consider myself winning. I usually, if I have to make that choice, I usually go with, if I have a better, a queen versus a knight or bishop, just taking and taking and taking. I want the queen because it can move anywhere I want it to, really. See, the bishop, it only has that one option, whereas I have 2 options. So, there's queen. No drop frames, that's good. Go again. Yep. Knight outs. Yep. Get the knights out. Seems reasonable. So yeah, you don't want to get the rook out. I'll show you why. Because there you go. It's a lost game. Bye-bye game. So you see that a lot. People protecting their rooks from going over the board. See, I don't like both that bishops. But, yeah, I'm definitely in a good position here. Hope it's not too laggy. And there we go, that's a win. Cool. Yeah, these pawns are just... Okay, so it's saying a different one now, because that was a loss. I do want to see how that was a loss, because it was saying that. Yeah. So that's the hard thing, when you try to get rid of your pieces. Oh, yeah, there. When you just try to get rid of them. People would most likely do that. I mean... Yeah, very good. So let's see where that king is going to move. Here. Covering the rook from that, or any of these. I think it's something to do with the bishops. That seems more likely. Or even that. Okay, so I guess that bishop can't do much damage. So yes, I'll try it. I was saying here. Ooh, yeah, pretty up. So, yeah, if you know anything about endgame and you're up 10 points at the endgame, I think it's fair to say you should win this, even though this is kind of could be complicated. Try to see these. Alright, definitely gotta watch out here. Because this is like the end game that you're technically winning, but it can be. You just have a lot of pieces you gotta really watch out. So I always have to watch out because like one wrong move in anti-chess, you're done. Then it could be game over. Especially just on the very start where there could be checkmates from the. Yeah, I do kind of want to show the checkmate. Yeah, some of the easy checkmates. Because you'd be pretty surprised. So this is the thing, yeah, when they got one pawn left and you just gotta figure out. So let's figure out. Yeah, I love rooks here. Let me show that on the last one where it goes. Bam, destroys. So most people think here, but no, you gotta think of it being useful. And it being dead is not being useful. Really. Until it is. Unless it's, moving. I mean, they already have to move there, so. So let's see. A king. Alright, yeah, this would be stressful to deal with. But you're definitely up. You're good, 27. As long as you know that 27, 24. Move checkmate. So that's why I try to avoid lines like this, though, because I don't want to get into a situation where I'm in like a fast game, and even though I'm winning, I gotta figure something out here. Ooh, that seems fun, doesn't it? Takes a lot longer. Okay, so this is still the 112. Alright. 10. Wow, okay. I would not have guessed this. Sorry, crowd. Alright. So you gotta watch out, because if you have all this versus a king, just one wrong move. Does that work as a knight or no? Yeah, it still works. Yeah, rooks are a lot more useful. That's pretty much how you win in game with rooks. You get in that position, and they have to go there, or they have to go in a spot where you can move. If it's just one rook in game. Yeah, that's brutal. So I think I'm just cut it short. Well, I might do one more. Let's see. I went over. Yeah. So next week, we didn't do this one. We see that a lot. Or did we? Yeah, we did do that. Or did I? Stuko game. Right there, yes. Oh, yeah. Well, if I haven't done it, I've seen too many of these games. Yeah, it works there. Okay. So like say, so these are pretty much, yeah, I guess, well, yeah, so you can just go ahead and see which ones have the better openings, of course, but this one is almost the go-to. The only one I do, which I'll practice next week, is that one, but it still gives you that. It's just more that less people see it, and there's some, that's almost always the move I see. Some of the openings to look up for, a lot of people do these. that or that. With these out too. Those are pretty common ones. So just, yeah, definitely look at that. You missed it. Because I think I'm about to end it. I don't know how long I've been streaming. But GravaT. Yeah, GravaT couldn't play today. And I went over a few Antichess lines. But yeah, look at these lights that we got. And that means we can actually use the camera too. Well, yeah, I hope you've been here for a while though, because I haven't been looking at the. Well, I've been seeing the chat, but not the who's in there. Who's in the viewership? All right. So that's yeah. These moves are pretty much force loss. That's force loss. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Chess Wiz is gonna be playing that on Sunday. And this move is a force as well. I don't see these often. I've seen that one. Yeah, C4. There's a lot of free pawns. Oh yeah. So we were talking about in the chat a version called non-price chess or ceasefire chess, and it's where queens works bishop as knights cannot capture queens work bishop and knights. We played that on the channel here a bit ago, and there's a lot of free pawns, but pawn structure is really important too. And yeah. I do like the tactics it creates, as they're saying. Corpuscular saying. Okay, these knight moves are pretty bad. I know there's a force. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Okay, so one of the flipboard. I kind of want to show this one. Yeah, get the bishop, because it gets the bishop out. That's one of the good reasons to look at it. Yeah, this one gets the bishop out, and that gets the bishop out. So, and this, it gets the bishop out, which, is the move we were looking at, but it also gets where you can do these. But no, it's actually not where you do that. You attack it with a knight. So I'll show you, that's the one I'll show you real quick. So this is the most common move in chess usually. I know, I'm sorry. Now Corpuscular's seeing the lines that he probably already knows. But here's the forced win of that. This will be pretty fast. I don't do it that way. I do it this way, I think. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. Oh, I've had this plugged in and I haven't used it. Alright, I got the other piano. Oh, I'm so bad at tiny pianos. Alright. Yeah, those bishops are deadly. Okay. Oh, so one of the other lines I want to look at, because it's a forced win, when people would play their knight after one of these moves. Go here. And they're like, I want to get rid of my knight. And that's a forced loss. And that's seen I was kind of reluctant to showing these at first, or like showing some of the forced loss, because there's definitely studies on them. But you'd be surprised, because like half the games I played in the 24-hour atomic tournament, it was just like you bring your knight out on the first opening. That's like a common atomic. Bring the knight out, bring right down here, and then yeah, bring that pawn there too. And they had to do a certain, like they pretty much had to do that pawn. And atomic, sorry. I'll show you yeah, so that's why, yeah, see that's why it's a forced loss, because that bishop is brought out. And oh, I love doing this one. I usually don't, what do I usually do here? I usually don't work my knight out. I usually see this. What do I, okay, I'm missing some what I usually see. So yeah, do that. And then, do you knowing to do that? Yeah, that's what I do, okay. And this is my favorite. Oh, yeah, what a fun one. I've seen this one done so many times. In versions, well, yeah, versions of this. So actually, I kind of want to go over that a little bit slower. So, because I've seen versions of this not just, like, even just when the bishop comes out. Sometimes you can just do version of that when, you know. So, really, I'd say really study this one as opposed to some of the other ones. You hear that? I could probably study this one because I've won this type of, like, I haven't had to think about a game and they just lose from the very start. So many, like, more games and the knight f3 atomic win where you just like win after the first move if you do something wrong. I've probably had more wins doing this kind of forced win than in atomic doing that. So funny is that I love doing it where you can't move. All right. So the thing, yeah, I think I said this earlier, but study it like it's a school subject, and you gotta actually like plan out the time, plan out exactly what you're doing. Yeah, plan out your time, plan exactly what you're doing. So what I did was I couldn't find a list. I was so disappointed with myself, but like make a list of everything that'll like make you better at the variant, like how you can study it. With Antichess, there's a website that has a lot of forced winnings, or has all the forced wins after e3, and it's very hard to memorize those, but one day I will. And there's the chess variant training website where you can do Antichess puzzles and play Antichess 960, which I would almost always suggest if you're trying to like learn a variant, play the 960 version of it, because that helps you a lot. Yeah, so there's different studies on Lichess that are really nice. Endgame, Finlip has a good study on the forced wins. I mean to make one too, but I'll probably make it when I plan to someday. Like eventually, a life goal would be to memorize all the wins after E3, because it is like you can win after E3. The computer solved it, but it's just extremely hard to learn. But I will do that one day, hopefully, if I'm smart enough, or if it's not. I don't know. I guess if you memorize things over time, you can just memorize. So, yeah. So like I said, like if you're in the library, you have to really concentrate on it. And that's the same thing with studying this. Like, you have to have a detailed thing of, like, how you're going to study it, what you can do that day, and have that pretty much planned out, because at least for me, have that planned out for a week, a month, or something. Usually for me, a month. And then I could repeat, or, put in cycles where I could repeat the type of learning type of thing. But, you need things where you can continue to do it. And it's not like I couldn't just say, I'm going to... I don't know, and you want to make it where you can continue to do it indefinitely. I mean, instead of having to make new goals or not make new goals, make new make new like types of things you'd have to learn. Like, I don't know what I was going with that, but yeah, hey, yeah, Finlip, I actually showed them your study earlier, but we can go to it here if this is your study. Yeah, I showed him your study earlier, and this will just be my week 1. I think I'm gonna do 4 of these all this month of Antichess. Sorry, it's almost over, I'm guessing. But yeah, Finlip. Am I saying that correct? Finlip. That's how I pronounce it. Has winning lines. 12 easy lines, remember. 14. I don't know if I've seen this one. Maybe it's still in the works. Okay. I'll definitely want to help you with this, or if I'm not sure you don't really need help, but like, I'd be fine with adding ones and then sending them, like, yeah, adding them to this, or I don't know how. But eventually, I do want to learn all these lines. Yeah. Okay. Now as people are coming in, hey Finlip, is there any line you'd like me to like look at? Because I've been just going over some lines that I see quite a lot, and some forced wins, of course. If there's anything you'd like to see, I'll definitely look at it, but okay, I'll definitely. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to go back and look at that website of the Antichess. There's a website that has the Antichess forced wins, and is that what this is? I think it is. That looks right. Well, I think I know a different site, but I do know a web. Let's see if I can find it over here. Unlock that. Okay. I'll have to look at that for next time. I know there is a website that I believe had. Oh, okay. You might have it here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the site I've seen. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I might just be using this all next lesson, because why not? But there are some other things I have planned. The C4 opening I kind of want to go over in the next week. Let's see. So yeah, is that really a forced win? Because I always use. Yeah, C5. Let's see what they say with the C5. Or do they? You said they didn't have some. Oh, you said this has all except C5 and B6. Okay, so I always do C5, so that's good. But I almost. Oh yeah, I guess I should go over that. C5 in one of the weeks. So I am gonna. Well, I don't know if I could memorize all of these before in like a month, the Antichess revolution, but I definitely. Could I just move them? No. All right. So this is saying. Some of this, because this is. Everyone does that one. B5. And that's the one we looked at most this week. Most, yeah, this one. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot to memorize. Okay, so, as you can see here, they have quite a lot of options. But I guess I can narrow it down to the ones, that I seek. Yeah, that we see quite often. And I think I will make. Well, I probably would make my own anti-chess study. I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, cool. Philip says he has the C5. Really? I think. Well, I have seen this before. Is that lagging a bit? No. Seems like it's lagging a bit. Oh, okay. So what number is that? There are 331507 lines in total for E3 B6. That is quite a shame. But one B6. Yeah, that's the one that's not on here. Yeah, B6. B6 and C5 are on here. Okay, so that's. I'm definitely gonna learn some of these. Well, a lot of them. Oh, I did want to look at that. Sorry, I know I'm kind of jumping around all over the place. And this isn't. When I was doing this, it wasn't even scaled right. Cool. I've almost always played C5, and I never see people. I've only played like two. I mean, of course, I need to play a lot more anti-chess games, but I've only played like 2 or 3 games of people doing C5. Philip, are you still streaming? Yeah, are you still streaming? All right. Where were we? Okay. The knight. Okay. So the one. Okay. Go with it. Well, what's after this? B6. Oh yeah, at least B6. B6 and C. Alright. It's going a little slow. Let's go 3. I might go a little bit faster. Usually. Yeah. But it's definitely still winning here for white pretty well. So that's, and you can't see that because of course I didn't scale it. Didn't move it over. I mean, oh, but I guess I do want to just keep. Does that show? Okay. So what's I just want to go over some forced win just before, because I do kind of want to end this because it's been, I think, well over an hour now. But I'm having fun, and I do like this thing. I'm gonna. Oh man. Okay. The mango can take the place of the rook. B5. So yeah, that's why. Sarah, I wish there was I could go back instead of. Okay. Well, there's definitely a lot of lines to memorize. I wish there's a space bar doesn't move it. Alright. They didn't scale it. Okay. Alright. So we went over a lot of this line today. In this episode, hopefully. We went over. Yeah, so that's definitely the main opening. Why is it doing that? And probably next week we'll go over C4 and maybe some of these lines, type of things, the usual Antichess stuff. I don't know if I'll be doing it this time. I'm supposed to be, I usually play with MangoTownGravatt on these days, but he wasn't available today. So I'll probably be doing these Friday or Saturdays for until probably the Antichess Revolution tournament comes up. And yeah, I'll be practicing a lot of that. So if you want to practice Antichess, let's practice some Antichess 960. I've only played that once, well, a few games, but I'd really love to play some Antichess 960 with some people. Anything else? Let's see. So yeah, definitely look at Finlip's Antichess study. I think there are some other ones on like some forced losses like that and that. Pretty much a lot of these moves are pretty badly. I don't think I've ever seen that. F4. I wonder if I could win against a poor player on F4. These are fine. But I think, knights out are pretty bad. It's lagging a little bit on my end. Let's close some of these. Oh, I'm still on this. I should do it on this. My bad. As I don't scale it more. Not scale it, I don't know. Line it up. Align it. Okay, so yeah. I would say, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you like Antichess. I hope you like these bright new lights that make my face really white. We'll be going over some C4 next week, and probably be going over some of this website, and if one of the weeks I can go over some of these. These are nice to look at. But yeah, then I want to go over some of the stuff because this site is pretty helpful. I just kind of wish it was a little bit more fluid because Stockfish can do this, but these are pretty forced. Because I'd want to go back and see, because I'd rather win because like I said earlier, there could be lines where you get like 10 pieces at the end, but you're still ahead and winning. But I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to have like 10 pieces to get rid of with 10 seconds and have to figure out that. So definitely, yeah, use the Open Explorer and use Stockfish to not just look ahead, but yeah, seeing what works on people. And because some of those lines where you just you're winning technically, but you have quite a lot of pieces at the end, can be very difficult to deal with. But you know, Antichess is one of my favorites. This and Horde, and I use this analysis board quite often to see what is going on here, in the Opening Explorer. You can see percentages of stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you join me next week, and hope you join me all these other times that I play chess variants. This one wasn't playing chess variants, but hopefully you will now play Antichess a lot more. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.